Welcome to Hazel's Heroes for December 1993. Remember, Hazel's Heroes is jointly sponsored by the Hazel Park Lions Club and the Hazel Park Schools to recognize elementary students who do outstanding things, and they can do a number of things to be outstanding. I think that it's fairly well represented today. The first group of heroes come from Clark School and from Roosevelt, right? And I'm going to start right here with this person. How you doing?
Good.
Are you glad to be first?
No.
You're not glad to be first, huh? First one to kick off our program today. That's pretty good, huh? What's your name?
Jessica.
And you go to Clark School, right?
Roosevelt.
Roosevelt. I got it wrong. Okay. Remember, the $10 man is from Roosevelt, right? Clark. Okay. And you're a sixth grader? Who teaches sixth grade at Clark School?
Roosevelt.
At Roosevelt. Sorry about that.
Miss Benton.
Miss Benton. And she's new teacher there this year, right? She taught at Clark at Ford School last year, I believe, and brand new to your school this year. How do you think she likes it over there at Clark? At Roosevelt?
I don't know.
You don't know. She seems to like it. How long have you gone to Roosevelt School?
Since kindergarten.
Oh, so you've always gone there, right? What kind of things are you doing in sixth grade? You're going to get ready to go to junior high, so what kind of things are you doing? Tell me how you start your day when you get to school.
We just do math in the beginning.
When you first get there, you do math. And then what do you progress to after you do that?
Reading.
Reading. Yeah. Let's keep going throughout the day.
I don't know. It's different every day.
Is it? Do you have something that you like the best?
Not really.
Do you like writing? And I understand that you're a pretty good writer. When do you find time to write?
I don't know.
Do you write in school? And do you write at home?
Sometimes.
What kind of things do you write about?
I don't know.
Well, Mrs. Benton indicates in the written stuff that I read, if I remember it correctly, that you're a really good writer. And she thinks that maybe one of these days you'll be an author. Have you ever thought of that?
Yeah.
Have you? And what kind of, do you write little short stories or things like that? And how long have you been doing this?
I don't know, just this year.
Just this year? Do you know is there anybody in your family who likes to write things like that?
Not really.
You're just the only one, huh? And are you all set for Christmas? Are you? Have you been Christmas shopping?
No.
Not yet, but you're ready, huh? And are you looking forward to Christmas vacation? Yeah, it's going to be kind of fun, huh? Tell me, do you have homework in school? Yeah, how many days do you have homework?
4 days a week.
When do you, what days are that?
Monday through Thursday.
Monday through Thursday. You don't have any you don't have homework for the weekend then. And when do you find it best to do your homework?
Right when I get home.
So you go home from school and you sit down and do your homework and get it all done. And you're a Hazel hero because of your writing talent, isn't that correct? Okay. You keep up the good work, okay? And we're glad to have people like you learning to write well. That's one of the things that we try to, that we're trying to do more of, is do more writing in school. Do you write in school?
Yes.
Can you write in cursive?
No.
You can't. You print yet?
Yes.
Okay. And what grade are you in?
Second.
Second. Who's your teacher?
Mrs. Calabro.
And that's at Roosevelt School also, right? And how long have you gone to Roosevelt School?
Since kindergarten.
Since kindergarten? And how do you like school at Roosevelt?
Good.
Do you? Do you have a very favorite thing to do? What?
Math.
Math? No kidding. What kind of things are you doing in math?
I'm good at adding and subtracting.
Are you? If I give you a hard one, can you do it?
Maybe.
Maybe. Let's see. Do we know a hard one that we
I'm better at subtraction
You're
than...
better at subtraction? I'll give you a hard subtraction.
Okay.
How's that? Should we give her a hard subtraction? Well, let me think of a hard one. 10 subtract 4.
6.
Very good. You got it down, don't you? I can
Because
see.
I start from the lower number and then I go up to 10.
That's all you have to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when you get to 10, it tells you how many you got, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's your name?
Jennifer.
Jennifer. And your last name?
Caudill.
Jennifer Caudill. And 2nd grade.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you a Hazel hero?
I don't know.
You don't know? No. And I tried to remember. I hope I remember right. I remember that Mrs. Calabro, right, is your teacher?
Mm-hmm.
And she indicated that that you're quite a good singer.
Mm-hmm.
Are you?
Mm-hmm.
And that she indicates that you share your talent with them in terms of singing. Do you know lots of songs?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What kind of songs do you know?
No, I'm not sure if I can remember them all.
Do you know rock and roll songs? Is that the kind of songs you sing?
No.
What kind of songs do you sing?
No.
I won't make you sing it.
I only know one song that's rock and roll that I sing.
Oh, what's the name?
Rock and Robin.
Rock and Robin? Oh, and you like... When do you get a chance to sing in school?
At the end of the day, if we have time left.
Okay, so you do a little singing at the end of the day, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. You keep up the good work. All right?
Okay.
Glad to have you on our program. Hi.
Hey.
How you doing?
Good.
What's your name?
Sara.
Sarah. Do you have another name, Sarah? What?
Sass.
Sarah Sass? And how old is Sarah?
7.
7. I like being 7.
Okay.
If I were magic and could make you any age you wanted to be, how old would you want to be?
12.
12? Why would you want to be 12?
I don't know.
What can you do at 12 that you can't do at 7?
I don't know.
Stay up late? Would you like to stay up late? How late do you get to stay up now? It's dark when you go to bed, right?
9:30.
You stay up to 9:30? Holy cow. It's really dark then, isn't it? What grade are you in?
2nd.
2nd. Same as her. Huh? And what do you like best in school?
Art.
Art. Do you have an art teacher?
Yes.
Who's your art teacher?
Miss Evans.
Miss Evans. Well, what kind of things are you doing in art?
Last year 2 months ago we were doing Halloween stuff. Now we're doing Christmas stuff.
Well, what kind of Christmas stuff are you doing?
We're making, like, little projects.
Little projects?
Different every Friday.
Oh, different every Friday? Have you made trees, Christmas trees, things like that?
Not yet.
Not yet. Think you will? Probably, huh? You go to Clark School, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, who's your teacher?
Mrs. Riley.
Mrs. Riley. And why did Mrs. Riley make you a Hazel hero?
Because when Eric Menzies had a broken leg, every day I would go down and help him and tell him his work and help him with his math and reading.
You know, Eric broke his leg, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Clark School has lots of problems in terms of people with broken legs getting around, don't they? What do they have at Clark School that makes it hard for people with broken legs to get around? They've lots of stairs, don't they? They have stairs and ramps and things like that. And Eric couldn't get to his class, is that what it was?
Yeah, and he had to sit down by the office.
Okay. And you were helpful in terms of going down and helping him with his assignments? And doing things like that, right? And what made you want to do that?
I don't know. Just wanted to help out a little.
Just wanted to help out a little, huh? Oh, well, that's really very good. That means that you're a very kind person, right? We appreciate that. I'm sure that Eric is. How's Eric's life?
Good.
Is he back in class now? He can do the stairs and things like that? Are you and Eric friends now? I'll bet. Did you know him before? Oh, does he live by you?
He lives by the school.
He lives by the school. Okay. Well, you keep up the good work, and thanks for your help with Eric. And I'm sure that Eric and Mr. Barlow probably really appreciated that, didn't he? You think? Yeah, I bet he did. How you doing?
Good.
Grade are you in?
Fourth.
Fourth. How do you like fourth grade?
It's funny, I have a nice teacher. He likes to take us to computer lab, and he likes field trips a lot.
You have a computer lab in your school?
Mm-hmm.
How many computers are in there, do you think?
About 15.
15?
I don't know, but about 15.
Okay. Somewhere around 15, right?
Mm-hmm.
And who is your teacher? This nice
Swallow.
teacher. Mr. Swallow?
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Swallow's a nice teacher that you like, right? And what kind of things do you do when you go down to the computer lab?
We play the games. We usually bring down his game that's called Transylvania or Ho Ho Ho. He has some games that we can play down in the computer lab.
And tell me about Ho Ho Ho.
It's got 5 different games, and it's like a Santa game. One of the games is where Santa has to step around the reindeer and get all of his footsteps around the reindeer without them disappearing in the snow.
I see. So now tell me about the other game, Transylvania.
That is like a Halloween game. You're this guy, and you're trying to save the princess. And she was captured by these monsters like werewolves and vampires.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going through all these paths and stuff, and every once in a while you see like a vampire or a werewolf or something.
I see. So you guys all go down and do those games?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, that's a pretty good deal. What other kind of things can you do on a computer?
Well, sometimes we type stuff, but rarely.
Can you type?
Not very good.
Do you know the home row keys? Have you had keyboard?
I had a keyboard lesson, a typing lesson last year in 3rd grade.
Okay. So someone came around and showed you how to do keyboarding, right? So that you could get your fingers on the right keys.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty hard to do, though, isn't it?
To learn, yeah.
You have to do it very fast, too, huh? Yeah, for sure. Hey, what's your name?
Aaron Bateman.
And 4th grader, right?
Mm-hmm.
How long have you gone to school at...
Since 3rd grade, before we were homeschooling.
Well, you were?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Tell me why you're a Hazel hero.
Well, I was walking to school and I found $10. Instead of pocketing the money and just buying it and just buying stuff with it, I turned it into the office.
You found $10?
Mm-hmm.
Where did you find it?
On the way to school.
Whereabouts?
About the 2nd block from my house.
Okay. Just laying there on the sidewalk?
Mm-hmm.
Big $10 bill, huh? That's a lot of money, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And what did you do with it?
As soon as I got to school, I went in and turned it in.
To Mrs. Persons,
Mm-hmm.
the secretary? And anybody ever come and get it?
Nope.
No one came to claim it, huh? So did they give you the money?
Mm-hmm.
No kidding. So you got the money. So you're honest. Yeah, that was a very honest thing you did, by the way. You were honest, and you got a reward. But you're also a really good example to other people, right? About honesty, and it's really important. We have somebody who found some money later on in the program, and it was somebody else's, and they really needed it because it was their lunch money. So you did an honest thing, and we appreciate that. And that's a good example. And many of us can be good examples to other kids, right? And you were a good example by helping out, and all of us are. We're glad to have you guys as Hazel heroes. Roosevelt and Clark, right? Smile. Our next group of heroes come from Hoover and Webster, and I think maybe I will start on the end, like you said, and I'm going to talk to this person right here with the 1 on her hand. See, it says number 1, right?
Yeah.
So you're number 1. right?
Yeah.
That's why I chose you, because you had number 1 on your hand. What does that number 1 mean?
It's for lunch.
It's for lunch? What are you having for lunch today?
I don't know.
You're going to have number 1 anyway, right? Whatever. Anybody know what number 1 is? What are your choices for lunch, you know?
Sometimes we have 8 choices or 1 choice.
Oh, you know what it is today?
No.
Can't remember. Do you remember?
No.
Did you choose?
No.
They just gave you number 1, huh?
No.
It's too complex for me. What's your name?
Shay.
Last name.
Hank.
And how you doing?
Good.
And you're what grade?
4th.
4th grade at Hoover.
Webster.
At Webster. Yeah, I knew as soon as I said Hoover, I said it wrong. At Webster School. Where'd you get the fancy vest?
I don't know.
You don't know where you got it? Because it's pretty fancy stuff, isn't it?
No.
Looks fancy to me. I mean, it's got little roses on it, and it's got hearts for buttons, right?
Yeah.
And it's got little green leaves on the roses. Looks like somebody had to spend lots of time doing that. Little shiny things on it. Pretty clever stuff. All this ruffle stuff, right? You like ruffle stuff?
No.
Look at your blouse. It's got those little beads on that, too. Wow, you're pretty fancy today, huh? So how do you like 4th grade?
It's okay.
What are you doing in 4th grade?
Work.
What kind of work?
Math. Reading. Language.
You have a very favorite thing to do?
Math.
And what kind of math are you doing?
Times.
Times? Do you know all your times tables?
Not really.
Have you been working on them?
Yes.
Yeah, all you have to do is just... I remember when I tried to learn those little things, they gave me a pain. My dad helped me learn it. Every time I missed it, he hollered at me. So I learned it real quick, right?
Yeah.
Hey, why are you Hazel Hero?
I don't know.
Don't have any ideas?
No.
Has something to do with you helping out. You speak another language?
Yeah.
What language do you speak?
Laotian.
Laotian? And you've been an interpreter for us, haven't you?
Yeah.
Who have you helped with? Didn't you help your teacher? Your teacher is.
Miss Kuchos.
And did you help your teacher with you helped another teacher with a conference,
Yeah.
right? Who was that? Mrs. Riley, was it?
Yeah.
And there was a person who spoke only Laotian?
Yeah.
And you can understand that and you help them communicate or talk back and forth, right?
Yeah.
And I understand that you've done that with other people, too.
Mm-hmm.
When Mr. Mira needs some help down in the office or somebody comes to the school
Mm-hmm.
and they speak Laotian, you're the interpreter?
Mm-hmm.
And how long have you been in this country for a long time?
Since I was born.
Since you were born?
Yeah.
And so you learned English and Laotian, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's very good. We appreciate your help, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure that Mrs. Riley did, for sure, when she was in a parent conference, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you keep up the good work, okay?
Okay.
And work on those multiplication tables, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then we have somebody here without pierced ears, right? Everybody on this program right now, except Mike and myself, don't have pierced ears, right? All you girls have pierced ears, right?
Yeah.
I don't think Mike does. Yeah, you don't. What's your name?
Michael.
And your last name, Mike?
Doehring.
Michael Doehring. How old's Michael?
7.
7. I told you before we went on the air that I knew your mom, right?
Yep.
Did she tell you that she knew me?
No.
She didn't. Maybe she doesn't. Maybe she isn't happy about that, huh? I knew your mom when she was just a girl. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
She grew up with my daughter.
I know your daughter.
You know my daughter? Who's my daughter?
Laura.
Oh, yes. Your mom and my daughter grew up together, right?
Yep.
They live right across the street, if I remember correctly. Or fairly close to each other, right?
Yep.
No, you don't know that because you weren't around. But they did. And you're in what grade?
Second.
And how you liking second grade?
Great.
Great? Who's your teacher?
Miss Margatic.
She says really nice things about you, doesn't she? Why do you think she says so many nice things about you?
Because I'm nice.
How are you nice? What do you do to make yourself so nice?
I be polite in class.
You're polite in class. And what does polite in class mean? What kind of things do you do that are polite?
I say, yes, Miss Margatic. Okay, Miss Margatic. Thank you, Miss Margatic.
And you don't talk when you're not supposed to? Right.
I don't talk when I'm not supposed to.
Yeah, and you do lots of things that make you a good learner and make you a good student to have in class, right?
Yep.
And I also noticed that that you stay after school to help sometimes?
All the time.
What do you do after school?
Oh, wash the boards, collect papers.
Of course, you don't have very far to walk home, do you? Because
Nope.
you live right across the street from the school, right?
Yep.
So you can scoot home real quick. You don't have to walk very far. But she says lots of really nice things about you, and it must be true, because what I see, you look like a pretty good guy. You like second grade?
Yep.
That's good. You keep up the good work, okay?
Okay.
Glad to have you on the program. Glad to have you behaving yourself so well. Where'd you get your fancy shoes?
My mom.
Your mom? Wow. Those are pretty fancy. Do you wear those to school all the time?
Sometimes.
Sometimes? Fancy shoes like that?
Not all the time. I just wear them once in a while.
Ah, did you wear them because you're coming to see me today? Huh? Sure you did, right? That's cool.
Yeah.
Right? What's your name?
Rebecca Martin.
Rebecca. And you're from what school?
Hoover.
Hoover. And who's your teacher over at Hoover?
Miss Albrecht.
And what grade is she teaching now?
Fourth, fifth split.
Oh, she has a split grade, right?
Yes.
And that means that you have both fourth graders and fifth graders?
Yes.
And what grade are you in?
Fourth.
Fourth. And how are you liking fourth grade?
I like it.
What do you like best about it?
I like art and math's okay.
Math's okay, but you like art the best?
Yes.
And why do you like art the best?
Because I like doing art projects and I like drawing.
Do you?
Yeah, I like to draw in my free time.
What kind of things are you good at drawing?
Animals and people.
Are you? I mean, you can draw real people and make them kind of looking. I always tried to do that, but could never get it down right. You can get them to come out pretty good?
Yeah.
And you have an art teacher at Hoover School, right?
Yes, Miss McMullen.
Miss McMullen. What kind of things are you doing in art that makes you like that class the best?
We draw a lot of pictures and we've been painting things.
Have you?
Stuff.
What kind of paint?
Like for Halloween, we colored these pictures. We had to color them real dark, and then we put black paint over them and took scissors and scratched the paint off, and then we had pictures with all different colors.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. I did that. Gee, I can remember that back a long time ago. If I can remember back a long time ago. It must have been a neat project. Why are you a Hazel hero?
Because I'm an LA student and I work hard and I get my work done and I help the teacher out after school. I'm her service squad.
Your service squad?
Yeah.
How'd you get to be a service squad?
Because my teacher needed help and I was always there after school because my mom works in the office.
Mm. Okay, so you became a service squad person?
Yes.
And what are your duties as a service squad?
Well, I pick up papers and sort them.
That's kind of like what Michael does over at Webster School. He's like a service squad person. Do you have a service squad person in your room that comes to your room to help out?
My sister.
Oh, your sister. Your sister comes there and you stay too, huh?
Mm-hmm.
How old's your sister?
9.
9, okay. Sorry about that. Tell me, a lot of times people think that people get all A's, don't study much. Do you have to study?
Yes, a lot.
Do you study a lot?
Yes.
Do you have homework?
Yes.
How many nights a week do you have homework?
4.
4. How long, when do you do your homework?
When I first get home.
You walk in the door and you do your homework?
Yeah.
What do you do after you get your homework done?
Well, I like to play on the computer. I usually have specials, like, afterwards, because on Monday, like, I have dancing.
Mm-hmm.
And I have catechism on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
And then Tuesday I have karate. So I have different things I do after.
So you're pretty busy, so
Yes.
you have to get your homework done, right?
Yeah, so I
Okay.
can go to them without coming home and having to rush.
So you, but you do study?
Yes.
Okay. And that's a good lesson for lots of us that think that because kids do real well that they don't have to study very hard, right?
No, it's kind of hard to study, you know, a lot, because...
And you have lots of activities, right?
Yes.
All right. You keep up the good work. Glad to have you around. Glad to have you helping out. I remember that your teacher said that you made the split easier to teach because you're such a good person. How you doing?
Good.
What's your name?
Nicole.
And your last name, Nicole?
Cervantes.
And how old are you?
8.
8. How you like being 8?
It's okay.
It's okay? Supposing, you remember the question I asked somebody else, supposing I was magic and could make you any age that you wanted to be, how old would you want to be? 2 or 3?
No.
No? How old would you want to be?
I don't know.
You like being 8?
So, sort of.
Sort of. So if I could make you 25, would you want to be 25?
Maybe.
Would you want to be as old as I am?
No.
No one wants to be as old as I am, you know that? There's nobody in the whole world. What grade are you in?
3rd.
3rd. And who's your teacher?
Mrs. Morrison.
What kind of things do you do in the 3rd grade?
We do daily, half dozen, and daily oral language.
Tell me what the daily half dozen is.
It's where there's math problems and you have to do it, and you have to finish it in 5 minutes.
And when do you do that?
In the morning after we do our daily half dozen.
Okay, so you walk in the room and then you have your daily half dozen that you have to get done, and you have 5 minutes to do it?
Mhm.
What kind of math problems are they?
Sometimes they're plus and minus.
Mm-hmm. That's what you're concentrating on now, right? Okay. Now tell me about oral language. What is oral language?
You have to do sentences, and the ones that need to be capitalized in periods and all that, you have to correct the sentence.
Are they written on the board?
We have a book.
Oh, you have a book. And you have to copy them down and then put the capitals on there and things like that. Are you good at that?
Yeah.
Right? How did you learn that stuff?
I learned some in 2nd grade.
Who was your 2nd grade teacher?
Mrs. Cox.
Okay, so she taught you the stuff that you're learning, that you're doing now. And that just helps us know that our grades are kind of put together, so the things that you learn at 2nd grade apply at 3rd grade, and the things you learn at 3rd grade help you to do 4th grade. Did you know that? Yeah, we try to do that. Why are you a Hazel hero?
I don't know.
You don't know? Well, the reason that you're a Hazel hero is that I heard that you wanted to be as old as I am. Probably not true. No, what I heard is that you're an outstanding student. Get your work done. And that you do the things that you're supposed to in class, right?
Yeah.
You're a good example. Well-disciplined, right?
Yep.
Okay. And we're glad to have that kind of stuff because that is just like we were telling Mike, that if you're a good example, it spreads around and other people become just like you, right?
Yep.
How long have you had your ears pierced?
Since 1st grade.
Wow. Did it hurt?
No.
Can you remember back 1st grade?
Mhm.
Who was your teacher at 1st grade?
Mrs. Foldenauer.
Oh, and so you can't remember. Okay, it didn't hurt?
Mm-mm.
All right. There we have it. Hazel's Heroes for Webster and Hoover, right? All right. Now, our next group of heroes come from Edison School and from Ford School, right? Did I get it right? And I think I'll start here with this guy from Edison School, right?
Yep.
And what's your name?
AJ.
AJ. Do you have another name?
Federoff.
AJ Federoff. And AJ is in what grade at Edison School?
5th.
5th grade. And you're in Mr. Wade's class?
Yep.
Mr. Wade always sends a message for me for the students. And did he send a message for me today?
Nope.
He didn't send a message?
All I said is to say nice things about him.
About him or about me?
Him.
About him?
Yep.
Has Mr. Wade been feeling okay lately?
Yep.
He has?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know what happened. He always sends messages for me, you know that? AJ, that's 5th grade, did you say?
Yep.
And how you liking 5th grade?
It's all right.
It's all right?
Mm-hmm.
What is the thing about 5th grade that you like the best?
I don't know.
Do you like everything?
No.
What's the thing you like the best?
Probably social studies.
And what are you studying in social studies?
Right now, Indians.
Indians? AJ, how long have you had your hair on spiked on the side like that? That's pretty cool.
I don't know. A couple years.
Couple of years? That's isn't that what they call it, spiked?
Mm-hmm.
How do you get it to stick up like that?
I don't know.
Does it just stick up like that by itself?
I guess.
Well, did you comb it this morning?
Yeah.
And how did you make it stick up there? You just comb it and
Yeah.
And when you go to the barber shop or when you get your hair cut, what do you ask for? You ask for it to be spiked?
Hmm.
Do you? How did you know about spiked hair?
I don't know.
Did you see it on TV or you see somebody that you like that has spiked hair?
No.
You
Just wanted it.
Okay. Hey, why are you Hazel Harrell?
I don't know.
Well, I guess I understand that you're on the honor roll, which means that you must get good grades. And I think you're also a safety patrol person, right?
Yep.
How'd you get to be on the safety patrol?
I just signed up and he picked me.
Who's in charge of the safety patrol?
Mr. Wade.
Mr. Wade. So, where's your post?
Shoveling in Kenwood.
Okay. It's right across the street almost from the school, right?
Yep.
Isn't Kenwood almost across the street?
Yeah.
And that's a pretty busy area.
Mm-hmm.
Do they do kids cross shoveling there?
Yep.
Okay. That's a pretty busy street. What time do you have to get on your post?
Usually around 8:20 or 8:25.
And it's been a pretty good year thus far. It hasn't been cold, has it? This your first year on the safety patrol?
No, last year I was a sub.
You were a sub? Did you have to sub during the winter?
Yep.
Do they give you hot chocolate?
Yeah.
When it's real cold?
Mhm.
And then what time do you go out at lunchtime too?
Yep.
And then you also go out when school gets out, right?
Mhm.
So you miss a little bit of class. Do you have to make that up with extra homework or something like that?
Nope.
You have it already done?
Mhm.
Okay. Well, I know that I speak for lots of parents who really rely on safety patrol to be sure that our kids get across streets correctly. You know that? So awesome responsibility, and we appreciate all the efforts that you do to help out, okay? Keep up the good work. And then from Ford School we have Jessica. And do you have another name, Jessica?
Yancy.
And how old are you?
10.
10. What grade does that make you?
5th.
5th. Who's your teacher at Ford?
Miss Pytel.
And do you have a special thing in 5th grade that you like doing?
Science.
Science? And what kind of things have you been doing in science this school year?
Doing something on health and eating the right things.
Eating the right things? That's a very important thing to do, right? Do you eat the right things?
Most of the time.
Most of the time. That means you don't eat junk food, right? You do eat junk food? Is it okay to eat junk food?
Sometimes just can't eat too much.
Just can't eat too much. That's right. Everything done in moderation is okay, right? We just have to be careful, right? What kind of junk food do you eat?
potato chips, stuff like that, candy.
McDonald's. Do you like McDonald's too? I can see the glint in your eye, right? You mentioned junk food. Everybody likes junk food, don't they? Do you like sweet junk food or salty junk food? All kinds of junk food. Ah. Tell me about 5th grade.
It's okay. Sometimes it's hard because sometimes they just throw a whole bunch of work on you and you can't finish it a lot.
So what do you do?
Take it home.
Take it home? Well, do you get good grades?
Yeah.
Yeah? So you're happy with your grades? And do you have lots of homework?
Not most of the time.
Well, not most of the time, but you have homework 4 nights a week also?
Monday through Thursday.
Monday through Thursday, right? And how long does it take you to do your homework?
Like half hour, sometimes it's long.
When do you do it?
Right after I walk in the door.
You walk home and do it, huh?
No, not really. I walk home, clean up my book bag and start doing it.
Clean out your book bag? What do you put in your book bag?
My homework, my lunchbox, stuff like that.
Ah, that's cool. Why are you a Hazel hero?
Because I found someone's lunch money in the hall, and I had been looking for the person, couldn't find him when I walked by the lunch table where they were stamping hands. Some kid said that he had lost his lunch money, and I said, well, I found it down the hall here. And the lady had asked me where I had found it, and I had found it down the hall.
Mrs. Havacon, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's a lunch lady that takes the money, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that was a very honest thing to do because you could walk right by, right? And that makes you a Hazel hero because of the fact that you're honest. And I imagine the little boy who had lost his lunch was real happy he got it back, right?
He had to be put on the late list or whatever it was called because he didn't have his lunch money, so I had to so I gave it to him so he could get his name took off of it.
That's good. We appreciate your honesty, okay? You keep up the good work and have a nice Christmas, all right? And then we have from Edison School over here also a guy by the name of
Timothy.
Tim. Do you go by Tim or Timothy?
Timmy.
All right, Timmy. What's your last name, Timmy?
Phillips.
Timmy Phillips. And how old are you?
I'm 11.
11. What grade does that make you?
6th grade.
6th grade. At Edison School? Now, who teaches 6th grade over there?
Miss Imlet.
And how you be liking 6th grade?
It's okay.
It's okay? Are you looking forward to going on to junior high?
Yep.
That'd be kind of fun, huh? Have you ever been over to Webb Junior High?
Yep.
Pretty big place, isn't it?
Yep.
You think you'll get lost in there?
No.
Do you know your way around?
Yeah. Somewhat.
Somewhat? Now, you know, Mrs. Mira nominated you as a Hazel hero, right? And she said something that I haven't seen very much on this program, and it was that you're the kindest person that she thinks she's ever known, right? Why would she say that?
Because I always worry about people. I say, oh, if Gary's not here, it's going to be bad. Because we don't have Gary, it won't be fun. And I care about people. Like, if they're sick, I can bring their work to them or something. She likes that.
How did you become this way?
I don't know.
You're just that way.
Yep.
And that's a really good trait because caring about people and things like that is something that most of us should do more of, right?
Yep.
And you really put it into action. Have you taken homework home for kids who are sick?
Yep. My friend Peter, I have.
Have you? And does Peter like that you bring his work home?
Yep.
Because then he doesn't have to make up so much when he gets back, right? And anybody you know, anybody else you know who's so kind?
Not really.
Not really. And you just became that way, right?
Yep.
That's awesome. That's awesome. 6th grade, and did you guys go to camp?
Yep.
When did you go to camp?
Last year.
Last year? What kind of things did you do at camp? Can you remember?
We did, the girls pounded on our cabin in the morning.
Well, they did. They wake you up.
And
Were you
we
kind then?
cooked. Yeah. We cooked. We went on a rope hike at night.
Uh-huh.
There's a lot of different things, but I can't really explain it. My favorite one was problem solving with Miss Emily.
Problem solving at camp?
Yep.
What kind of things did you problem solve?
About this mad scientist, and we had to make a triangle, a circle, and a square out of this rope blindfolded.
Mm. Could you do it?
Yeah, we made the triangle, but we didn't make the circle or the square.
Yeah, a circle would be a little harder, right? But you, that's what they call problem solving?
Yep.
That's very good. Listen, you keep up the good example, okay, for all of us to be more kind and more considerate of other people, and that's a good thing for all of us to remember, that being kind and considerate of others is a very, very important trait. And from Ford School, right?
Mm-hmm.
We have a 6th grader. I remember, Mr. Ryder is your teacher?
Yeah.
And how do you like 6th grade?
Pretty good.
You're probably ready to go on to junior high, too, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And you'd be going to Beecher, right?
Maybe. I don't know.
Okay. Have you ever been over to Beecher?
Mm-mm.
So you don't even know what it looks like?
No.
Yeah, they have swimming pools and everything, you know, at the junior highs. Did you know that?
'Cause I think I've seen the outside, but not the inside.
Okay. It's pretty nice on the inside, really. What's your name?
Michael Ferguson,
And how old are you, Mike?
12.
12. And you're, if I remember what Mr. Ryder wrote about you and the work I saw, that you're just an exceptional artist, right?
Mm.
And you can, you want to be a cartoonist.
Mm.
Where did you get your interest in cartooning?
So I always liked cartoons.
You always liked them?
Mm-hmm.
Is there anybody in your family who's clever like you are and can draw and things like that?
Well, my dad can, but I only see him draw a few times.
Okay. So he doesn't draw for a living or anything like that?
No.
And I see that you got Mickey Mouse on your shirt. Does that kind of tell me that you like cartooning, right?
Mm-hmm.
When did you start drawing?
About 1st grade or 2nd.
1st or 2nd grade? And does our art classes help you out in terms of cartooning? Art teachers?
Well, a little, but some of the things that they do aren't the kind like I'd especially want to do.
Yeah, because you're kind of advanced for them, right? When do you find time to do all your drawing?
Like after I get home and do my homework.
Do you have homework too?
Mm-hmm.
How long does it take you to do your homework?
About an hour.
An hour? Whoa. What kind of homework do they give you?
Like math and stuff.
Who's
Math, spelling.
And Mr. Ryder, it takes like an hour, huh? How many spelling words do you have a day?
About 25, but sometimes we only have 20 because we have 5 extra words.
Oh, if you get, are they like extra credit words?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Are they hard words?
No, not really.
Can you remember some that you have for this week?
No.
You haven't studied them yet?
Not yet.
Friday's your test, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What kind of math are you doing in your...
Like division with decimals.
With decimals? Wow. That's pretty awesome stuff. Do you know anybody who's a cartoonist?
Well, one of my friends that live in Auburn Hills, he's pretty good.
Is he?
Mm-hmm.
Is he your age?
Mm-hmm.
And does he draw similar things as you can draw?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you want to do? Do you know how what you have to do to become a cartoonist to make your living that way?
Probably have to go to art school or something like that.
Yeah. Are you prepared to do that?
Probably.
Okay. You keep up the good work. Glad to have guys like you. I think Mr. Ryder finalized his statement saying that you truly are a Hazel hero, and we're glad to have guys like you in our school. Okay? Glad to have all of you. Keep up the good work. And our last group of heroes for the whole year of 1993. You guys are the last group, you know that? For 93. Because the new year will be here before we have our other program, right? Come from Longfellow School, And these two guys come from United Oaks, right? And these two guys here are brothers and sisters. And let's start with him, okay? Oh, what? Are you happy that I'm starting with you? Good. So you're gonna get it all over with, right? Oh, what's your name?
Aaron Simon.
And Aaron, how old are you?
9.
9. I like being 9.
Good.
You wouldn't want to change, would you? That's good. I wouldn't want anybody to change. I think being 9 would be fun. I don't think I could do it, but I'm glad that you can. What time do you go to bed at night, Aaron?
9.
9? Do you go right to sleep?
Mhm.
What time do you have to get up?
Sometimes 6:30 and sometimes 7.
Depending on, why would you have a half-hour difference in time? Maybe you're grumpy in the morning sometimes? Everyone I know is grumpy in the morning except for me. You know, I like mornings. I wake up and I'm bright-eyed and I'm ready to do it, right? Some people, are you that way? No, you're not. You know, no one in my family is either. They're all nighttime people. They like to stay up late at night and they can't wake up in the morning, right? What grade are you in at United?
3rd.
3rd. How long have you gone to United Oaks?
Since kindergarten.
And who's your teacher over there?
Miss Dowdy.
Mrs. Dowdy? Okay. And Mrs. Dowdy says, excuse me, that you're Mr. Positive, right? Why would she say that you're Mr. Positive?
I'm good at math.
You're good at math? You must do something else that makes you must have a good attitude. Do you have a good attitude? And you always have a positive attitude? You always think about the good things, never about the bad, right? You know, and that's really good because there's a lot of people who think only about negative things. They're always, I call them naysayers because they always think about things that could happen rather than the things that are going to happen that can be good, right? And having people like you are a real good a real good addition to a class because it keeps the classroom environment going well, right? What kind of thing you like to do best in
Math.
math? And what kind of things are you doing in math?
Adding and subtracting.
Adding and subtracting. Which one do you like the best?
Adding.
Adding. If I gave you a hard problem, could you do it? 17 billion. No, I wouldn't do that to you. We were talking about how many customers you have on your paper route, right? But I'm going to talk to your sister before we do that, right? Because you guys kind of do something together, right? You kind of have a paper route together. What's your name?
Emilie Simon.
And how old are you, Emilie?
8.
And what grade does that make you?
3rd.
3rd. I like 3rd grade.
Good.
Who's your teacher?
Miss Goodman.
And what kind of things are you doing over there?
Reading, math, spelling.
Do you have computers at your school?
Yeah.
Do you know how to do computers? What can you do on a computer? Huh?
Play games.
Play games? What kind of games do you play?
Like Piccadilly Pair and Speedway Math.
Okay, Speedway Math. These are games that they use a computer, but they have math problems on them, right? Does it help you? Why are you a Hazel hero?
I don't know.
Because you're dependable, right? Do you know what dependable means?
Not really.
Do you think I'm saying a bad word when I say that you're a dependable person?
No.
Do you think that's a good thing?
Yeah.
You know what dependable means to me?
What?
It means that you do the things that we expect you to do. You are the places where we expect you to be. And things like that, right? And that's you, right? You're reliable and dependable. Right? And you guys, I sit over on this side, okay? And you guys also have a paper route.
Yeah.
Now, how many customers do you have on your paper route?
I don't know.
700?
No.
Less than 700.
Yeah.
How many do you think? 3 million?
60.
60. That's very good. 60. Does that sound about right? Okay. And You guys, what kind of route is it? Free press route or?
Daily Tribune.
Daily Tribune? Okay. And that's an afternoon paper except for Sunday, right?
Yeah.
And Sunday it's a morning paper, is it?
Mhm.
Okay. And, wow. Do you make lots of money doing that?
Yeah.
Do you? What do you do with your money?
Go places and buy gifts.
Go places and buy gifts, huh? What do you do with your money?
Spend it on toys.
Aha, okay. Now, surely, did you guys walk the paper route?
No.
Oh, you don't walk by yourself. Who takes you on the paper route?
My mom and my dad sometimes.
Okay, so they drive you from house to house?
Yeah.
How do you know who's going to deliver the paper? Who's going to jump out and deliver the paper?
We just, we all jumped out and get one house. And that would get it done faster.
So you do one house and you do the other?
Mhm.
Okay. Do you put it in the door or do you put it in a mailbox or what do you do?
We put it in like the hooks, and if they don't have hooks, we put it in the mailbox.
Okay, so you put it in the hooks by the mailbox, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And how long have you guys done this?
Since second grade.
Well, that's a pretty ambitious kind of thing. Now, I understand you don't have to collect the money, right?
No.
The Daily Tribune does that for you, right?
Yeah.
They send letters and they have little envelopes that tell the people how much they have to pay. Huh?
Sometimes.
Sometimes what?
Sometimes they put envelopes and put how much they owe and stuff like that.
Okay. Who does all that?
I think her name is Carol.
Oh, okay.
Our
So
daily.
she's a Daily Tribune lady. Okay. That's awesome responsibility for you guys, right?
Mhm.
Now, on Sunday morning, it's a morning paper, isn't? Am I correct?
Yeah.
What time do you get up on Sunday to deliver the paper?
7 or 8.
7 or 8?
7 or 8.
Has anybody ever complained about you, Gino?
No.
So you guys are good.
Mhm.
Do you like doing that?
Sort of.
Sort of. Do you like the money that you get from it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You like the money you get from it?
Yeah.
You know, there's a really good lesson to be learned there, because if you want to make money, the only way you can make money is to work. And it's real hard to enjoy what money can do for you if you don't work for it, right? And you guys are learning at a very, very early age. I had a paper out, but I was a little older than you guys. I think I was in 5th grade or 6th grade, something like that. And I had lots of customers, and I kind of was in the country, so I had a long way to go. And but it was a really important lesson because I enjoyed getting the money. I could buy myself a bike, and I could do things like that. And I kind of liked that. Do you have a job?
No.
Do you work for a living?
No.
You don't? Where do you get money?
No.
Oh, so do you buy your lunch?
Sometimes.
Where do you get the money when you buy your lunch?
From my mom.
So when you buy your lunch, you have to have money, right?
Yeah.
No, you have your ears pierced too, right?
Mhm.
How long have you had your ears pierced?
Since 1st grade.
Since 1st grade? And what grade are you in now?
2nd.
So you got it done last year, huh? And what's your name?
Kristin Lannotti.
And you're in 2nd grade?
Yep.
And it makes you how old?
7.
7. And are you all ready for the holidays?
Mhm.
Have you got your house decorated?
Yeah.
Have you? What kind of decorations do you have around your house?
I got my the Christmas lights up.
Do you?
Mhm.
Who put the Christmas lights up?
My dad and my mom.
That's quite a job, isn't it?
Mhm.
Did you help?
Mhm.
Do you have your Christmas tree up?
Yeah.
Do you?
Mhm.
Is it a real tree or is it one of those other ones?
A real tree.
It is?
Mhm.
And you guys went out and bought it at a lot?
Mhm.
Is it nice?
Mhm.
Have lights on it?
Yeah.
Smell good? Uh-huh. Do you like the smell of pine trees in your house? Yeah, we have a fake tree because all of us are allergic to pine, but it's nice. Why are you a Hazel hero?
Because I'm nice to others.
You're what?
Nice to others.
You're a good person, right?
Mhm.
You get your work done?
Mhm.
You get your homework done?
Yeah.
Do you turn it in when you get it done?
Mhm.
That's an important part, and those are important lessons, and we start very early. You had homework last year, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, we start very, very early so that everybody learns how to get their homework in on time, right?
Mhm.
You keep up the good work, okay? Glad to have you here, all right?
Mhm.
And this concludes all our students for 1993, right? Last ones. This portion of our program, we have Superintendent Rasmussen and Community Education Coordinator Ann Bashinsky to do the awards. Mr. Rasmussen.
Jennifer Caudill. Congratulations, Jennifer. There you go. Jessica Frazier. Congratulations, Jessica.
Thank you. Thank you.
Aaron Bateman. Congratulations, Aaron. Sara Sass. Congratulations, Sara. Nicole Cervantes. Congratulations, Nicole. Rebecca Martin. Congratulations, Rebecca. There you go.
You're welcome.
Michael Doehring. Congratulations, Michael. Sherry Hang. Congratulations, Sherry. Michael Ferguson. Congratulations, Michael. Jessica Yancy. Congratulations, Jessica. Timothy Phillips. Congratulations, Timothy. There you go. A.J. Federoff. Congratulations, A.J. Aaron Simon. Congratulations, Aaron. Emilie Simon. Congratulations, Emilie.
There you go, Emilie.
Kristin Yancy.
Last but not least.
Congratulations, Kristin.
She was last all day today, right? We appreciate these Hazel heroes, and we just never seem to run out of them. And you keep watching our program, and we'll have more next month. Thank you very much for watching.